your tenure on the Daily Show, like, chronologically lines up with Mello's Knicks tenure.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, being a Daily Show, out here in these streets popping, celebrity role vibes, you know what I mean? Like, do you have a memorable, like, Mellow moment or like a, you know what I'm saying?
Let me just take the segment.
Let me take the segment.
Let me take the segment.
Hold on. I'm gonna hit you with the magic.
I know this is I know it's 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. But, Mellow, we had a moment, we dapped up, off mic. Mero, I don't think you understand who we're sitting with right now.
Oh, I know.
For our generation, for our era, and being in New York, I think Carmelo Anthony, you got the Statue of Liberty out there. It's you know what I mean? It's a historic, iconic moment, but it wasn't just your Knicks run that was iconic. I feel like I just turned 39. There was a moment from the moment I graduated, 2003, all the way to, I would say now, that are cemented by, I call them iconic Mellow moments. But there were some iconic Mellow fashion moments that I think defined the eras. So we want to just celebrate these moments of Mellow fashion.
Oh, let's go.
And get a little explanation from
Let's
Mellow
go.
himself.
Let's go.
Jay, I got a special delivery.
That's what we doing.
I promise you're not being served. You're not being served. But these are some moments.
I'm running. I'm getting served.
And by the way, I'll let y'all know what my intention is. Whenever you're lucky enough, and you know this, we get to sometimes step into spaces that you would have never dreamt or imagined.
Ooh.
So I have this thing in my journal. I always go, hey, I'm not asking you this, but my boys wanted me to ask you this.
Okay.
And I always have that thing of like, yo, let me carry that with me in whatever room I'm in.
Okay.
If I ever get to meet Mello, if I ever get to meet the president, all right, my boys back home wanted me to ask you this.
That's fine. Talk to me. I'll talk back.
So there's let's go through the Mellow iconic, these are some iconic fashion moments. Okay. Some of them are explicable, some of them are inexplicable. Let's start with number one. Let's go with Baby Mellow.
Damn.
We're talking about the yellow Oshkosh Bagash.
Oh, yeah.
That's Easter Sunday friend. I cried after that picture, too.
Really?
Yeah, because I ain't want to take that picture like that.
Shout out to Mom,
be on the pony.
How old are you?
The genuine?
Maybe like 3, 4?
Yes. I'm like, probably 3.
Bro, this is an amazing photo.
You smiled though. You smiled though.
That picture was epic. That's an epic.
This is an epic photo.
That's an epic.
This is like Mom's has this, yeah?
Yeah, that's for sure.
It's one of those frames and
that's
iconic.
Yeah.
This is iconic, Oshkosh.
Mellow yellow.
Mellow yellow right there.
Should I bring that back, Oshkosh?
Yo,
bring it back.
You see it?
Hey,
you said you want to do a kids line.
I said I want to do a kids line.
You can do it.
Come on, Oshkosh.
04, 05 was a specific era of like style, fashion, etc. Bro, Mellow, let's talk about this Oak Hill Academy, the cutoff. There was an era where you would wear the
cutoff t-shirt.
You would take a Hanes, cut the sleeves off. They don't do this anymore.
The headband.
Talk to me about this era.
I made the headband at a mall, at one of the stands at a mall.
Yeah.
Like the day before, like another trip. I went, they had like the little stands in the mall. You could get stitched, get your headbands, get things stitched up. And I got Oak Hill put on the headband. And that was the headband that I wore that game.
Oh, it was like one of those kiosks.
It was just a kiosk. Just like, let me get Oak Hill on the yellow headband.
Why was it that era where everybody now kind of has like this whole like towards the end of your career, you dressed like you were scuba diving.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had
scuba diving,
bro. Arm sleeves, chest, like bro, you were
protective equipment, bro.
Yeah, bro. You were from
you
were like from the DC comic universe. Like you're just like there's like pads on the ribs.
Yeah. It was fucking me up.
But what was it about this era where we felt like this is pre Under Armour, all that shit? What was it about the cutoff sleeve? Why haven't we brought this back? What's your reasoning? I'm being for real.
Does it get heavy when you sweat? Is that how?
They starting to bring them back now. Well, for a minute they took out undershirts under the jerseys.
Yeah.
So they took those out. So you couldn't wear nothing under the jerseys, and then you had to wear like compression, like you had the almost like the tank top version of compression underneath. They that's what you wore. That's what you wore. So then you started seeing people wear the sleeves. Right, I really wore the sleeve because I was really fucked up.
Like you were hurting.
I was really hurt. I had elbows messed up. Like I had chips in both elbows floating around. So if you hit this elbow, bursitis is like
So
very sensitive. So that's why I had like real pads in my elbow pads. Right?
Do you remember what T-shirt this was? Because the way it was for me,
that had to be an Oak Hill T-shirt.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it had to be an Oak Hill T-shirt.
You cut it yourself?
Yeah, for sure.
That's dope.
For sure.
You right on the scene, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I used to cut the sleeves and wear nice headbands.
Yeah, it used to be like a thing where like, all right, you get your T-shirt from Nike Outlet. You run it through the whole school year. Starts to get a little grimy, little pit stains.
Cut the sleeves right there.
Cut the sleeves off, yeah.
And then you the sleeve as a headband. Wow. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Trying to see where he going at next.
All right, bro.
I feel the energy.
Mellow. This one's kudos.
Yeah.
Like I wanna trademark this. This was an amazing moment.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this, bro.
So the Boxy Boys.
Boxy Boys.
All right. Now, look, I saw the commercial. The commercial was great.
Boxy Boys.
Bro, way to own the joke.
To
own the joke is chef's kiss. But listen.
I was wild.
Where was your man? Where was your assistant?
Young and old on there too with but 6 buttons.
But to do this joint with this button and it's bursting out.
Superman
shit. Oh, you say
Clark Kent.
Yeah. Bro, you're bursting out.
The color was spectacular.
What was this like though? Like, there's always we've had those moments where it's the big performance.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to put that joint together?
Well, you tried it on first. You get measured, go through that whole process.
When you put it on, did you feel like this is the one?
When I put it on, I'm like, damn. Yeah. Lottery.
Respect.
Lottery pick. Right?
Yeah. Okay. I'm ready.
All right. Again. All right. So now the year's 2005. I'm 20.
Ooh.
I think he's probably maybe 2021. This is an iconic Mellow photo.
Oh, baby.
Ooh. That's Mario?
Yeah. R&B legend Mario.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yes.
Now you had the hit out.
Yeah. That's what.
You had the hit out.
Yo, Champ had that run, boy. He was like
That was
you was him and every
was it Diplomat Chain?
Nah, that was the Baltimore Ravens bird.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, with I was paying homage back Puerto Rico. This is 2005.
Beautiful.
MTV or the beach or some shit like that. It was one of them shows out in San Diego and all that.
I was always meaning that. So where did all these clothes go? Like what?
You know what's crazy? I still got that shirt though. I still got that.
You still got the Puerto Rico shirt?
Yeah, I still got that Puerto Rico shirt. I'm a hoarder, so I still got that.
That's amazing. The Forces? You still got these?
They probably fucked up by now.
Wow.
Put some miles on them?
Iconic.
Yeah, they got miles on them.
You still got the watch?
Nah, but I want to say either my best friend got the watch or my brother got the watch.
Okay. Do you want to know why I'm asking these questions? There's certain photos that I have where like I'll get roasted. Be like, how'd y'all dress this way? And I'll be like, how dare you disrespect the Bread 11s that I got in 2001 at the Christmas release? Like there's certain pieces that you have in your closet.
But that was a style like Knickerbockers, that was a real Baltimore style.
Yeah.
I was heavy B-more. Hence the Air Force One.
That's a stop stitching DVD.
The Oreo Air Force Ones.
Yeah. Was that a Baltimore thing?
Yeah, the Baltimore Ravens chain. You know what I'm saying? That was B-more dog.
All right. It's 2008 All-Star Weekend right here.
So
how are we feeling about the fedora?
I was just I'm a hat guy. So
08 was interesting, bro.
I ain't really know. See, this was an interesting time because I ain't really know if I was ready to hit that curve of like fast dressing up and shit for the games. But then it was like, now I'm an all-star now, so I got to still find my own swag to this.
But you felt like this was a moment.
All-star that was a moment. That was a moment for sure. That was a moment. Young, that's young Mellow right there.
If you show me that
how you
picture,
feeling about the outfit?
Look, if you show me that picture and was like, yo, Mellow can sing, I'd be like, yo, he could definitely sing.
Yeah, I did look like a little R&B singer, shit like that.
I'm not gonna lie, this
fly though, you gotta think no. But listen, hold up. That was the swag.
No, but this could do damage.
R&B singers.
Yeah.
Trey Songz and all them niggas back then. Yeah. That's how they was.
And this is Gucci, right? This is a Gucci.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like Guwap. It's like Guwap on the fedora.
You was
in 08? Yeah.
In 2008, bro, you was smoking them in the club with that.
It was leather,
yeah. That's definitely leather. Yeah. Leather peacoat, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's so funny? Funny story, Mellow. So there's always, every comedian has their leather moment. Have you done the leather moment?
Oh, bruh. I did a varsity for, it wasn't the Apollo. The Apollo, I did a Nike Tech tuxedo.
Leather? That's crazy.
And sweating, bullets, bro. Eddie Murphy's one of my. It's like one of my.
Isn't
you know what I'm saying?
Isn't that a must though? Like
there's a rite of passage.
Yeah, like
there's a rite of passage when you feel like you've gone to that level.
You have to go leather though, right? That's like I'm
bro. Sinbad
like,
did it. Eddie did it, man. I just Sinbad. Shout to Sinbad.
Yeah,
Eddie did it, man. Like all the. You feel me? Like
I think that's a badge of honor. Like in order for you to be able to wear all leather while you doing
stand up
and you stand up, that's a moment. Like you got to really own that moment. Not too many people get a chance to wear all
Martin
leather.
Lawrence, peak leather moment.
Word.
Leather vest.
Kevin Hart did the leather. That was his moment.
It's a moment.
It's a moment.
It's a moment. You have to really feel yourself. I've done it. I've tried to do it where I put the jacket on. The moment I put the pants, I go, I'm not gonna do this. I don't have the confidence for it.
Nah. You know what it is?
On stage?
On stage I have the confidence, but there's a level of like, you know what it is, man? It's the way like you're raised when you're Indian. Like the flex, you can't go full flex. Yeah.
You gotta dial it back.
Yeah, like
but you don't be wanting to be like, man, I'm flexing. Like, man, I'm doing
bro, when I saw your watch, I was like, part of me, we're not close like that, but I wanted to be like, hey man, there's people watching this, you gotta hide that. For real, like the Indian dad in me was like, yo, that's a
yeah, you got
like
that.
Audemars?
Yeah, you got that.
I go put that away.
Yeah, you got that.
That's you don't grow up with any people like that where they're like third eye. Like, no, Puerto Rican culture, right? Like Latino culture has that of just like the evil eye. Don't
like yo, chill, bro. Like don't be putting it out there.
Don't be putting it out there. Yeah. So
right.
there's that. That was what the leather. That's what the leather pants was. Was like, okay. Oh, is this your like
leather pants in real life is crazy.
Leather pants plus the jacket is kind of a moment. But by the way, I respect it.
That's
like if you have that
territory.
Chris, Kev, like they could. Like
that's a costume to me. That's an outfit. Yes. That's a moment. That go them outfits right there. Right. Those comedians who wear that,
those are iconic.
They go in Hall of Fame. Like those outfits is iconic.
You take that shit off in the green room. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to get a bite to eat after the show in the full leather fit.
Yeah, for sure. All right, this is my moment. For me, this is where I feel like all of us we matured, and I feel like Mellow dialed it in. This is a 2015 GQ moment right here.
Okay.
I feel like shout out to Mark Anthony Green at GQ. He's now directing his first film.
Facts.
This shoot, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like you got all the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, I was
I feel like when I look at the whole shoot, I was like,
at that moment, that was all of the concept and the branding and the strategy all coming together.
Oh, like the maturity and
to start the process.
Let them know, like, yo, listen, man, I'm here.
Yeah, that was just like, okay, it's just about business now.
I'm going to button it with this one.
Okay.
I feel like you don't get your flowers in regards to this. Obviously, Mellow, iconic athlete, iconic New York Knick, all-time scorer. But there was a moment in 2004 where I feel like you etched yourself in sneaker history.
I think I know where you're going at 1.5.
Talking about the 1.5.
Yeah.
Yo, shit. Yeah.
How many episodes have you guys done of this show?
Almost 40.
41.
I was going to say dozens.
Almost 40.
The fact that y'all have talked about sneakers, fucking Kobe story, you haven't talked about this shoe.
Yo, we talking
about this shoe.
Because of what you just said. Indian culture. We don't want to.
This actually, this is the Indian flex of like, oh, y'all think this is the luxury car. But this is actually the luxury car. When this shoe came out in 2004, bro, I actually think all your shoes were great, but I think the way they designed this, and tell me if I'm projecting here, I feel like this captured like your style, your charisma, all of it.
Yeah, so that shoe right there smooth, really bro. Like, it really had that was like new innovation right there.
Yeah.
Like, that was like new energy moving forward. Like we pushing the Jordan brand, we taking what it was and we pushing forward. And
when you first saw it, were you just like, because when I looked at these, I was like, bro, when you're at a restaurant, and they bring out the bread and the butter, they should put these are smooth.
Like this process right here, this was actually an interesting process.
It's smooth. Look at the lines, the curves.
Yeah,
bro, it's a beautiful shoe. Objectively, it's a beautiful shoe.
Dwayne Edwards, man, but we was really
beautiful shoe.
We really was locked in right there because we really wanted to bring all the essence of the Mellow world at that point in time and put that into an action.
Was the Mellow 1.5 like a shoe?
That was clean. That was a 5.5.
It was a moment.
Like those are clean as fuck.
And it's crazy. I don't know if you don't know it when you're living through it, when you're having a moment, but I'm just telling you, at that time, there was like the Holy Trinity, right? Like you had Jordan people, Nike people, Adidas, and there was no kind of break in that.
No.
You know what I mean? If you're into Chucks, you're into like, you know what I'm saying? This shoe coming out, like at school it was in rotation.
Yeah, it broke them.
Which is dope.
It broke honestly, it's interesting that you brought that up because it's not something that I actually ever thought about. I knew the energy that it was creating. I knew, what it was doing, but I never really reflected on like, damn, where does this shoe sit at as far as culture? I never.
Because I've seen videos you never pull it out and
I never really got a chance to reflect on it, like, individually, like, just take this. I reflect on it from a standpoint of this was my first shoe. This was like my coming out party. This kicked everything off, but I never reflected
on all of it too, bro. The 1.5, the fact it was called like 1.5, like.
But that was a new strategy. Yeah. Because it's like MJ already got the ones and the twos. So it's like I'm like the new young kind of connector. I'm gonna be the 0.5 athlete. Right, so we're gonna take those as the ones and the twos put together, 1.5. Yeah, so I was like the hybrid.
It worked.
It worked.
But sometimes when they go, it's the 3 series.
Yeah,
this wasn't the 3 series.
No, that was a 0.5 series.
Yeah, but this is everything. You know what I'm saying? When people are like, I get the M5, the M3. Oh, you get a 3 series.
Yeah. And it was
a standalone moment.
Yeah, so it was inspired, in the sense of like from a brand strategy, right? You had Little Penny with Penny, right? You always had somebody else with, you know what I mean? So Mike had Black Cat, like, you know what I'm saying? He was. Everybody has something else. So for me, I couldn't make another new Penny, a Little Mellow. I couldn't make that.